I'm gonna be honest, I finally gave up. If you people don't know what's going on, a couple weeks ago I ended up changing the location of my camera for absolutely no reason. Because kinda like most people, I'll just put it in one location, and then after that I just wouldn't touch it at all. You know it's in a position that I like, and I should have just left it alone. Which I did, for basically like a half a year. Until suddenly out of nowhere, I was feeling a little bit different and I decided to move it. And the split second when I pick it up, I automatically knew I made a mistake. And right when it was time for me to go and record a video, guess what? I absolutely hated the position that the camera was in, and literally for the past few weeks, after I ended up making that terrible decision, I was trying to move it back to its original location. And I was just unable to do that, so I finally just accepted my fate. I made a mistake, and I'm never going to be able to move it back. So now, for the rest of time, every single time when I have to go and edit a video, I'm just always going to be extremely uncomfortable because I don't like the position that the camera's in. Because I can't do this anymore. But either way, I'm pretty sure you people aren't here to hear me complain. You are here because you want to see a nice, juicy public freakout. Yes, I'm finally going to talk about it. This is a topic that I have been dangling over you people's head for the past couple of months, saying that me talking about a public freakout is right around the corner, just for me not to do it. So this time, I'm actually going to be a man of my words and actually talk about one. And a couple of days ago, I ended up finding a public freakout, which was pretty interesting, so I wanted to go and talk about it. So either way, let me stop yapping and let's look at this video.
You're gonna tell me that you can't?
Can I scan your app, please?
You can't. You told me you can't fulfill my order.
Can I scan your app, please?
Yeah, after you answered my question.
Can I scan your app, please?
You're acting very hostile.
I'm not. I'm asking you to scan
Okay,
your app.
and I'm asking you. You're telling me you couldn't blend my
Scan
smoothie.
your app so I can give you your refund.
Okay.
You're holding up the line.
No, you're holding up the
You're
line.
holding up the line. Can I give...
Okay, we're just at the beginning of the video and I have so much things that I want to say. One, something that and I'm positive a lot of people ended up realizing, is just as time went on, public freakouts have completely changed. Especially the way that they are being recorded. Because now we have reached a point where it is completely normal for the person who is starting the argument, the person who is just arguing with a service worker for absolutely no reason, are the people who are recording themselves. Which is something that is absolutely crazy, that people just have an obsession with recording the worst moments of their life. They probably want to post on the internet them being an absolutely insufferable loser, and they just post it on their account because they think that they are going to be the one in the right. That everyone is going to see their video and they're going to be like, yeah, that worker that you ended up screaming at for absolutely no reason, they absolutely deserved it. How dare they try to do their job? Completely unacceptable. What happened to the world? Like, that's the reaction that they expect to get, but obviously that never happens, and it will usually be the opposite effect, and everyone will just make fun of them. But that is just something that is so fascinating to me, because mainly back then when public freakouts used to be recorded, it used to not be like that. Like 5 years ago, most public freakouts used to be recorded in two angles. One, it will be the victim in this situation, like they're working or maybe they're just roaming the open world and someone comes up to them and starts screaming at them and trying to hit them, and they'll be the one recording the person, so obviously they have evidence if they want to go report them to a manager or even go and report them to the police if they have to. Or if it's not that, it will usually be a complete third person, someone who's not really involved in the situation at all, and they just see two people going crazy, arguing in a store, and they just want to go and record it for whatever reason. But now, it's not like that anymore. Most of the time, it's usually the people who are starting the arguments are the one recording it, which is wild. An extreme case of self-reporting. But I think that really shows the point that we have reached in society. Yes, I ended up saying the funny S word. We have reached a point where people are becoming so self-centered that they always think that they're in the right. It doesn't matter what situation they're in. Because I'm me, I must be right. And there's no way I could do something wrong. So everything that I do is justified. So me screaming at this person person for absolutely no reason. I have my reasons to do it, and I'm a good person for doing that. I just think that is extremely interesting. But either way, I also like the tactic that this girl is using to argue at this worker. The only thing that her brain can come up with is literally just repeat what she's saying. Oh, the worker says you're holding up the line? No, let me reverse that. You're actually the one holding up the line. A completely amazing arguing tactic. It works all the time. And I also love that she ended up doing another tactic that everyone does in a public freakout, and that is calling the person, the person who's recording the video. She's the one who started the argument, but no, she's not the one being aggressive. The person who's taking out their phone and currently shoving it in someone else's face, no, it's the worker. Why are you getting mad at them? You're being way too aggressive for my standard. Either way, let's continue the clip.
I need you to confirm that you said,
Can I get you your refund, ma'am? Would you like your refund?
ma'am.
I don't like to be recorded. I don't
Okay,
appreciate
but you
it.
told me that you couldn't blend my smoothie.
Can I get your card so I can
No,
give you
not
your
until you
refund?
confirm why you couldn't make my smoothie right.
Can you give me your card so I can
Did you
give
hear me?
your refund?
No.
I hear you. I'm not deaf. I'm
Okay.
not. Can I get your
I'm asking you to confirm you couldn't make my smoothie.
cash because you're being very inconsiderate to the people behind you right now. And I don't appreciate you recording me and having your phone in my face.
It's not in your face.
So it is in my face.
This is here and you're there.
Understandable, but you're being very inconsiderate to the people behind you.
You see, she ended up doing it again. Oh, can you please stop recording me? Your phone is in my face. No, it's not. I'm literally, as you can clearly see from the video, I'm literally leaning over so my phone can be closer to your face because, I guess this girl didn't discover that you can zoom in on the camera, so the phone is literally in her face, but no, it's not. I'm over here, so there's no way it could be in my face. And I think it's crazy that this worker is trying to give this person a refund, which, by the way, I'm always just surprised how absolutely respectful these workers are in situations like this, that they don't lose their cool, they don't get extremely angry, they don't scream back at the customer. They're always able to be extremely composed, and that is something that is very surprising. I don't know how they're able to do that. Maybe since they're working retail so long that this is something that they're used to, so they just know how to deal with people like this. But that is something that is just impressive. So I'm just always surprised that these people are able to be so calm in these situations.
You're being very inconsiderate to the people behind you. And I'm just trying to help you at the moment.
I'd like-
Can I get your gift card, please.
Can you just give me the cash and my receipt with your name on
Your
it?
gift card?
No, ma'am.
Can I get your gift card?
No, ma'am. Give me the cash. That's fine.
Well, your change is $10.56.
You wrote your name on the receipt?
Have a good day.
All right.
First, I just want to mention this now because I completely didn't realize it, but the guy in the background was dancing a little bit earlier in the video because I know I ended up seeing something a little bit weird, so I decided to go back and, halfway through the argument, the guy behind the girl just decided to start doing a Fortnite emote. I guess that's one way to try to make something funny with this terrible situation, but hey, A for effort, that was actually something that was pretty funny. But either way, it always gets me a little bit angry that at the ending of all of these freakouts, you have this customer who's just being an absolute loser, causing an argument for absolutely no reason, ruin everyone else's day. They always get what they want at the end of the day, which I know the workers is doing their job. There's literally nothing they can do about it, so it's not their fault. But that is just something that always pisses me off because I'm like, man, this is probably a little bit bad for me to say, but I just wish, can we just be a little bit meaner to these people? How there's that trend going around in Chipotle where tons of people are literally walking around and just shoving a camera inside of the Chipotle employee's face so they can go and get more food. I really wish when something like that happens, the worker just has the complete right to treat the customer like garbage. Oh, you want to go and start an argument? You want to go and record me? They give you a little bit of food. Or in this girl's situation, she just gives her the smoothie but unblended. Just keeps all the fruits and all the stuff they put in his Smoothie King and just give it to her as like just a cup of fruits. I just wish we can do stuff like that, but obviously we can't. Because that would probably be extremely bad and most likely make these situations worse. But I know I'm not the only person who thinks that. And also I love how all of these entitled people who start these freakouts, they always end off with like writing your name on the receipt. Like they have the power to do anything. Yup, when you write the receipt, make sure your name is on it so I can go and, I don't know, dox you or something. So I can show your name to everyone around the world so they can know how terrible you are for doing your job. Absolutely disgusting. But either way, this is just a public freakout that I saw and I wanted to go and talk about it. I am finally a man of my word, so I'm not a liar anymore. I am now a pure boy. For now, I'm definitely going to probably make a promise that I'm not going to keep later this month, but we'll see. Anyway, that's it. My name is Lua. You have a good day or night. See ya.